the battle-scarred landscapes of ancient Greece, where legendary commanders met their match at Thermopylae. The narrow pass was the only path for Xerxes' invading army to enter Hellas, but a small band of brave Spartans led by King Leonidas stood in their way.As the Persian forces advanced. The Greeks held firm, their phalanx formation impenetrable behind its wall of long spears. But Xerxes would not be deterred, using his overwhelming numbers to slowly chip away at the Greek lines. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Spartans fought on with unyielding ferocity. One by one, the Greek warriors fell, their bodies strewn across the pass as the Persians pushed forward. Yet still the Spartans held, refusing to yield even in the face of insurmountable odds. Their bravery would be remembered for centuries to come, a testament to the indomitable spirit of ancient Hellas.As. The battle raged on. Xerxes watched anxiously from his throne-like chariot, his vast army faltering against the unyielding resistance of the Spartans. Despite the overwhelming tide turning in favor of the Persians, King Leonidas stood firm at the center of the Greek phalanx, a beacon of hope against an enemy without end. But even the bravest warriors can fall victim to treachery and circumstance. As night began to fall, a local resident betrayed the Spartans, revealing a hidden path around the pass that would allow the Persians to attack from behind. The Greeks were caught off guard, their lines breaking as the Persians poured in from all sides. The legendary last stand of the Spartans was about to begin, as King Leonidas and his elite band of hoplites prepared to meet their maker within the heart of the Persian army. With a fierce battle cry, they charged forward, cutting down any enemy who dared to get too close to the Greek lines. But even in the face of overwhelming odds, there were those who chose not to join the fray, turning traitor against their own kind in favor of personal gain or self-preservation. These individuals would go down in history as cowards and traitors, forever blighted by their role in one of the most infamous betrayals of ancient times. The walls of Hadrian's Wall were breached by an enemy thought to be unconquerable, a legion of fierce Picts determined to drive the Roman legions back from the embers of the once great empire. Yet even as Rome teetered on the brink of collapse, its people refused to yield, forging alliances with fellow warriors and forging new strategies to combat their foes. A small band of rebel gladiators rose up against their cruel Roman masters, fueled by a burning desire for freedom in a world where hope seemed an impossible luxury. Their actions would change the course of history, forever shifting the balance between man and beast within the brutal arena that had become a symbol of Rome's unyielding power. The ancient city of Thebes was besieged by its own rulers, who sought to crush any dissent that threatened their tyrannical grip on power. Yet even in the face of overwhelming force, there are moments when courage can triumph over might, as a small band of brave warriors stood firm against an enemy determined to destroy all that they held dear. The storming of Troy saw some of history's most famous heroes clashing in a titanic struggle between gods and mortals. Yet even amidst the chaos of battle, there are moments when it takes just one individual to change the course of events forever. The Mongol horde swept across Asia like a deadly plague, leaving ruin in their wake as they forged an empire from conquest and fire. Yet their greatest foe would prove not be any warrior or kingdom, but the very harshness of nature itself, which eventually brought an end to the limitless expansion of Genghis Khan's mighty horde. A legendary warrior king once united disparate clans against a common enemy, forging a new identity that would endure for centuries. Yet even as his name became synonymous with bravery and honor, there would come a time when his own people turned on him in betrayal, casting aside the man who had given them so much of himself.